everyone, welcome back on the plot. It's been a wee while since I brought you back on here. I've been in and out of the garden once or twice, but I thought it's about time I'll show you how the garden is progressing. It's a lovely sunny day. The other day it was nice and the weather changed and it looked all dull and gloom, so I thought, what the heck, I'm not going to bother filming then. I'll bring you back when it's nice and sunny. Anyway, enjoy looking at the plot and see what I've been up to. Right now, I've got a few things here that I will be planting now in July, and also planting for later on for winter. So at the moment I've got, this is a 3-pack of seeds I got sent to me, so it's the colour I was fancy growing anyway, so it might be the wrong time, but I'm going to give it a go. I've got F1 Soul. This is something that Nick the gardener grew called Cheesy F1, so it's worth a bash even though it's a bit late in the day. I'm going to give almond peas another go. Well, funnily enough, I've got some growing at home. I've just harvested almond peas, put them in a pot at home, and off they go. So if it works there, it should work here. So I'm going to get them in the ground as well. Chinese cabbage, never grown them before. Have a bit of fun. Always have a bit of fun. See if it'll work out for you. What do you call it? Climbing French beans, violet podded. Not violet, violet, not violent. Violet podded. Violet podded. Kohlrabi, super smells. Very good variety. Purple Vienna, kohlrabi. Cabbage durum early. Savoy. Savoy's worth having for the winter, so we'll get everything going. Coco Bianco, I'll give everything a go. If it comes up, it comes up, and if it fruits, well, it's a win. Climbing Bellotto beans and dwarf Bellotto beans. I've got another set of beans I've lost, as usual. They're called Sa, and they were recommended by Charles Dowding. And basically, you plant them, you let them grow. And you leave them alone, and then you harvest all the beans, and then you've got something for casseroles. So yeah, so I've got a few things to do yet. I've just put some carrot autumn king in as well, so I've got to keep the carrot situation buoyant, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. Right now, starting in the corner, yes. I had this lot covered over, completely forgot what I put in it, just had it covered over. It turns out I've got Swedes in here. You can't see very well, but I have Swedes going, so they look quite happy anyway, under this fleece. They don't seem to be taking any harm, and they're looking quite clean about it. Right, over to the parsnip bed, all home-grown parsnips from seed, germinated on kitchen paper in a plastic bag. Had that many plants to pick on. I've still got some in the greenhouse. This is phenomenal. It works so well. I definitely won't be planting them out just in the soil. Again, I'll just be pre-germinating them. What can I say? Don't forget that when you're growing parsnips, don't forget to buy fresh seed every year. And of course, naturally, you never know how old the seed is when you buy, but it certainly worked out for me. So on this bed, I used to have the broad beans in here. That was round 2 of the broad beans, and I've got Swede along here. A couple of squashes down here, thinking about it. A few sunflowers, red currants over there. I don't know if I'm repeating myself. And nice bed of flowers. This lot here, I was always wondering what on earth they were, and they've now flowered. So at least I know I'm not growing the weed, because it's all the way along. It looks a bit, the way if you look at it, it looks like a fuchsia, doesn't it? But it's not, you know. But yeah, this was an Asda bought daisy. Got clematis in there somewhere. Sweet peas, homegrown lupins. Yeah, perennial gladioli. everything has its time when it's flowering. Okay, on the dahlia bed, yeah, I have black fly on some of the dahlias. I would normally just go and get a spray and spray them, but I've seen ladybirds, so I'm not bothering. And on the whole, the dahlias don't seem to be that all affected by them, so pretty dahlias anyway. Different denominations, some new ones as well. I lost a couple, but yeah, pretty dahlias. These two, they're lovely. Yeah, look, there's a black fly. Yeah, you could scoot them off of water as well. I might not. Yeah. Anyway, over here, the strawberries in this bed are now finished. So what I decided was just to plant 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of cosmos. So may as well put something in it anyway, so while this lot's sorting itself out for the rest of the year. I've got my leeks in here, and of course all this fuzzy green stuff, that's dill. So I thought to myself, well, while the leeks are doing what they're doing, the dill can grow up and get harvested. Yeah, so I can dry it, and then I've got my own dill for salmon. Yeah, and then the dill will be finished, and the leeks will carry on. Right then, this is round 3 of the broad beans. Yeah, I've taken the tips out of them, but I've got quite a few to harvest, so I'm not shy on the broad bean fund. So I did get a harvest of what do you call it, iceberg lettuce, so I started some more off and put them in. Not quite sure what these are, I just put them in, but they're certainly making themselves at home anyway. And this was a miscellaneous pea that found itself in there, so I'm just leaving it be, you know, leaving it be. A few odds and sods on the strawberry front still left. The corn is a bit of a topic, but I think it's all down to the weather and location, etc. Whereby other people might have taller corn. This is what I've got at the moment, but they have improved anyway. They have improved. And I've also got dwarf French beans, again, a little bit on the slow side. But hey, the weather though, I mean, it was windy and it was cold, you know, and it was raining, you know. So I'm going to have to get all this lot sorted out anyway. Oh, should I show you this? Look, I haven't been here and looked after the grapevine, but the grapevine seems to be very happy in here, in the heat. So it's just a triffid, you know. So this lot needs to be sorted out. Anyway, in this bed here, I've got red cabbage all the way. I'll go around the other side, get out of the sun. Yeah, red cabbage, good for you. And all the way along, I've got the odd carrot that survived because I decided I had carrots in there. In fact, I had onions and I had carrots. And I got rid of the onions and I sacrificed the carrots in order to put the cabbage in because I had that many brassicas. So yes, and what have I got here? I've got kohlrabi as well. So you can see they're bulbing up okay. Yep, they're doing fine. Yeah. This is a job for me to do. These are all turnips, so they need to be thinned out. They're in a nice shady spot, so they should be alright. They shouldn't be bolting at all. And this is what I said about red currants. I've got a few red currants. Okay, let's see now. Nope, wrong way round. Right, yeah, the brassica bed. I've got Romanesco, Nick, but certainly not as good plants as what you grew. I've got, you know, everything was a bit on the iffy side in this bed last year, but never mind. I've got Romanesco, I've got, what do you call them, Brussels sprouts, and a few Savoy as well. That'll do. Yeah, so a couple of squashes seem to be coming too now. Got some beans coming up here. There was actually 2 lots, but only 1 lot came up, so I'm not quite sure what variety they are. Yeah, the peppers are doing okay. They're doing better than the other ones anyway, so let's see what we get. I'm going to have to make some room in the greenhouse for this lot. See if I can, let's have a look at this one. It's just a dog patch. Yeah, so they're doing alright. They're doing alright. So, yes, I've got a bit of fruit on here. The blackcurrant, you really have to tame. Sorry about that, I've just been dumped on by something. You really got to tame these and train them. But this is the weirdest thing, I will show you. This is the weirdest thing I have ever encountered. This is the same plant, but look at that. It's flat. I'll see if I can come round to the other side. Look at that. Isn't that weird? Look, isn't that weird? What a weird thing. It's like a mutation. It's got multiple heads or whatever. God only knows why it went like that, but never mind. the fruits are doing all right. It tastes nice as well. Just a few more red currants. Not entirely bothered about these at the moment. Like I did have garlic in here, and then I put leeks in, but the leeks, I don't know what was the matter with the leeks. Only a few have come through. I might actually transplant them away somewhere else. I believe these are first or second earlies, looking a bit insipid for themselves. One thing I was looking at is like we've had, it looks like ants. So I've got him sat in water, sat in a water bath. So the ants are going to have to put their waders on or whatever, you know, swim across to the potatoes. I'm trying not to let them rot from the bottom though. I've got to be careful about that. But this lot will be coming out shortly. These are my weird looking tomatoes. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's because of this weird weather we're having. So we've had, they're called bluey, curly. They never really seem to have recuperated from whatever it was that was going on this year. But it's all right. We've had a few tomatoes off them. I've got plenty more tomatoes anyway I could plant out, and I've got tomatoes somewhere else as well. Yeah, these are resistor fly over there. Some of these got locked off by slugs, so I left them with calling card. Nasturtium, that's still thinking about it. I thought I would try and see if they would grow in sand, since I had a few miscellaneous, but again I might transplant them somewhere else. These are sweet candle, so as much as it broke my heart to cut off the other young plants, it had to be. So yes, we'll see. I hope the carrots come through. And of course over here are some more, where's my finger, there we have it, some more parsnips. So I'm hedging my bets. I definitely want parsnips this year. Right, going up this archway, it was supposed to be my pumpkin arch. I've got a few coming. I think one got disappeared or whatever, but the alderman peas actually came through on this. So anyway, this one's for Terry King. Terry, you mentioned something about the sawfly, and I went, oh yeah, sawfly. And I come to the allotment and I went, hey, I've got sawfly on my gooseberries, so I know what to do now. Thank you for Terry for pointing that out. Yeah, everyone look at Terry King's videos. He's a fountain of knowledge. So over there I've got some red gooseberries. I've got the remainder of, I've got some at home. Anyway, so I've got the let's have a look, see if I can see the stem on this thing. Yes, fairly large leaves. Seem to be very happy, this rhubarb. A few miscellaneous tomatoes that need looking at. A few alderman peas. A few waifs and strays still in here. Needs tidying up now. Finish off what I'm meant to put out, and the rest are going on compost heap. Anyway, so yeah, so more beautiful dahlias. Yeah, the sweet peas the smell or the scent. Oh, gorgeous. Yeah, golden acre, Savoy, kale, calibos cabbage, as well. A few blueberries. So, like that. So, more stuff you can shake a stick at, I suppose. Worst thing could happen. I think this lot here, I thought it was beetroot by the looks of it. It's not beetroot, it's spinach. So it'll like the shade anyway off the greenhouse. These strawberries are coming to an end. There's some of these. I put a few bits and bobs of corn in here as well. Yeah, some more potatoes. Come to an end. The potatoes are here. Have been harvested. It's my little favourite here, pom-pom dahlias. The more the merrier. I need to buy a couple more next year. Anyway, note to self, buy something from Sarah Raven. Beautiful when that comes out. I've got cafe au lait somewhere. So until it comes out, I won't know which one. So the pears are doing okay. Nice pear there, isn't it? And not bad for a little tree. We've got some plums on here. Not very many, so we've actually have topped it. But what we did do is make sure it was a nice dry day, so that the tops would dry a bit more. And yeah, but these sweet peas or something else, beautiful flowers, beautiful. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, and so here's the 2 beds that had miscellaneous flower seed. I just shoved them in here and let them crack on. I've got California poppy, which I've waited 2 years to get, and also different cornflower, different colours. What else I've got? Yeah, bits and bobs. I've got hollyhocks in here. I've got cosmos. I've even got corn on a copier somewhere as well. Hollyhocks. And also, this is the latest addition to the garden. So we've got to look after this and improve it slightly. So the hanging basket, they're lovely. Making sure it's been watered regularly and fed, and they look quite happy for themselves as well. But these are just phenomenal, pretty flowers. And he's been put in a couple of days ago. I need to put some slug pellets out here because the slugs have been around. Luckily they're still standing. I'm very lucky that they're still there. You know, it wasn't just for the weather. Anyway, so they're doing okay. Right, I'll take you around. Not falling over. Yeah, a couple of odd strawberries left in the strawberry tower. So what are these? Butternut squash. I put them in. They were looking a bit insipid, and they still are a bit insipid, but they have improved a lot. So I'm going to give them a feed as well, just to help underline it. The blackberry is doing fine. It's got new shoots here. Long shoots. So I'm going to have to keep hold of them so that they don't break. I did have potatoes in here. I had a few out of it. I wasn't too... it wasn't brilliant, but it wasn't bad either. Some more tomatoes, some more leeks as well. The fig's doing fine. It's now putting on new shoots from the bottom, which is really brilliant. So it's very happy where it is. This is a bed I should be utilising right now. Tomato, as you see. Main crop potatoes. These were absolutely fantastic. They're a Malva. They are probably related to the hollyhock family. But this went off like fireworks, it did. So very pretty. I think these are weeds, but I've got a whole load of them, and the insects, the bees seem to like them, so I'm leaving them be. They can stay there. Yeah. Let's have a look. Have some more flowers. intermingled with tomatoes. This lot here that needs sorting out. It's just a wilderness at the moment. It needs my attention, and it will get it. Yeah. What else have I got? Yeah, the bed down here. The poached eggplant is coming to an end. So it's and so are the pansies, slowly but surely. They've done a really good show. So what I'm starting to do is put things in between, so when the pansies go, there's something to follow on from them. So these are first and second earlies. So gratefully received the rain that we've had, which helped me water them, because it's really difficult trying to water everything. It takes such a long time. And yeah, it's a beautiful dahlias. And a nice little backdrop of whatever they are, like, but I thought they were a weed. There must be some kind of chrysanthemum. It could be a weed, I don't know. But they seem to be, it's a nice combination anyway. No? So these were the Star of Persia. So they're from the allium family. Very, very nice. Very nice. I do heartily advise you to put them in your borders anyway. Calendula is doing quite well. So I've got some more African marigolds, I think you call them. They're big ones anyway. And hiding this round the corner, got the odd strawberry and a nice dahlia, and flanked by cosmos everywhere. And so lots of cosmos. I didn't have the lavender this year, because lavender died buying one plant. So it was just nice to fill in with other things in the interim. I have lavender, this is one of the new ones. Yeah. So they're settling in okay. Yeah. But if I can show you, this is the Star of Persia. I mean, this is just one flower. This is a huge firework. Absolutely huge. Obviously liked it in the garden. Yeah. Nasturtium dotted around. In here I've got, although too many in the bed, I've got what do you call it? Turk's turban squash. So they needed to go out. I hadn't brought them on enough, so they needed to go out, so I put them out, and they'll naturally get nutrition from the soil, and there's actually manure underneath this lot. So yeah. Celeriac, giant Russian, they really want to grow. I've put them in. Yeah. So what have I got? Oh my goodness, honestly. Boiled beans. They look a bit dry. Let's have a look. Looks a bit dry. You'd think all that rain like, but anyway, I've still got that lot, and I've got some peas to take in, and I've got celery, and I've got bunching onions. What else have I got? Tomato. I've got, what else have I got? A miscellaneous corn on the cob as well. These are absolutely caked in black fly. I'm just wondering where the ladybirds are. Yeah. So let's have a look. Yeah, the rhubarb here is now pulled too, but I will leave them be this year, because they got knocked back because of the weather. You know, so this is what do you call that? Fennel. I like the smell of aniseed. I don't like the idea of eating them though, but they look pretty as well. Yeah, and these peas, monstrous. Yeah, actually, I'm going to let them go, because they were really, really, really nice. If I can find you. Here, look. Here, look. Monstrous. Yeah, look. That variety. Yeah. Huge, huge pods. Beautiful. Really, really tasty. So I'm letting this lot go now, and I'll catch the seed off them. Anything. So some more cosmos. Cosmos everywhere. More dahlias. Got snapdragons. I've got a weed, more dahlias, bits and bobs everywhere, you know. Just if you see a gap, just fill the gap up, you know. So I've got the perennial sweet pea here, and then a few normal sweet peas, and a lovely clematis has come out this year as well. And along here I've got going up the net hopefully very shortly, you've got cobra beans, yeah, and flanked by more cosmos, so we're going to have a nice wall of colour while the beans actually get on with it. Yeah. And yeah, the, what do you call them? Oh well, the brassica cage is doing fine anyway. What do you call them? Do you know, for the life I can't remember. Anyway, I'll go along here. Yeah, cauliflower, Nick. Cauliflower, Nick the gardener. Huh? So, I might be looking to get one out. But they're not so bad. They've brought forth a flower head. That's fine. That's fine. But I could go some more if I wanted to. Yeah, some more squash. One of them I think is edible, like, but oh, there's one there. Again, these can just romp along the edges and not getting in the way of anything, so, you know. I've got kohlrabi down here. See it? So they're bulbing up nice. And then the tomatoes, they need some attention. They're doing fine though. Certainly we don't have the temperatures in like some of the states in America. I think Philadelphia, I mean, no sooner have they planted the plants in the field, they're practically harvesting them, you know. So that's certainly not the case here. Certainly up in the north of the UK anyway, like, but you know, in East Yorkshire we certainly haven't got the same heat as Philadelphia, but we take what we get, what we're given, and we will persevere. So anyway, this stand is doing very nice, courtesy of Phil. Doing very nice. Nice little display. And then, what do you call them? Nasturtium filling in the gaps as usual. Had a few cherries off the trees this year as well. There's more, I'm seeing a great example of kohlrabi, like, but they're getting there. They're getting there. As long as the temperatures remain constant, you know. If you've got, you know, typical of July, a bit of rain, a bit of warmth, and a bit of sun, you know what I mean? Just a bit like that. It's not too much to ask, is it? Yeah, so I've got celery in the middle, all along the middle. They're getting the shade off the tomatoes, so they should be quite happy in there. Onions. These are the onion plants that I bought off DT Brown. It's been a hard year for some people. It's like on our garden, they haven't been really that brilliant. And yet further down the site, he planted his onion plants out, and he's got a fantastic harvest. So I don't know. So you just get, you know, you just take what you're given. But I'll have a few onions out of here anyway. And I was wondering to myself what on earth this lot was. And then looking at it, it says that it was actually perpetual spinach. So we've got perpetual spinach going here voluntarily. Yeah, so that's the state of the nation here on the plot. And I've got to think about now about winter brassicas. I've got 2 sets of kohlrabi seeds, one red, one white, and some cabbages as well. Savoy, that's the one, it's just come to me. Savoy cabbages. So the savoys are doing okay, so we should have a harvest of those in the autumn. So naturally I've got to start off some more savoy and cabbages and kohlrabi, etc. So I'm going to have to find room for things as the room occurs. I've got to get the seeds sown and then get them raised, and when the autumn comes, put the young plants in, and then off we go, and then that means we'll have a spring harvest. Alright then. Okay then, well that's it for just now. I just thought I'd give you a quick lowdown of what's going on here, and pretty happy. Everything's coming along quite well. I've just got a little bit of work to do in the garden, and a bit of catch up to do as well with the weeds, but I'll get there. Anyway folks, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.